Okay, so I was talking about how we embed audio files. So that Audible didn't work. So let me still use my Spotify. So I've been able to find the free open Spotify. So let's say, for instance, I want to embed a particular song. We go to this place, right? Under share, copy the song link. Then we'll go to our page. So let's say, for instance, we want it here. We want it here. Click the plus sign. So we use this embed. We enable this. Then all you need to do, just paste the link and click embed. So you wait for it. You see the song automatically comes up, which means you can easily play the song directly on our site, right? Click it, see the song play on the site. So basically, that is how you embed an audio on a file, and make sure to, of course, save and publish it. Okay, and so it will start running, right? So basically, so if you go to, let's look at the way it looks on the home page, on the post page. So if you look at it now, this is the song. So you can easily play this. How you embed an audio file from the audio streaming website to appear on your website. The same thing we did for YouTube. So the same process we did for YouTube. If you upload your video on sites like Vimeo and all that, that is the same process you use to get those files play on your website. So that way it will reduce the heaviness of your site. So imagine if you have to like upload it directly on your site, that would affect the size, the space you available on your site. Now, what is a feature image? A feature image is the primary image that represents a post on a page. So it's displayed on your website homepage, blog listing, or social media share. You set a feature image by clicking Set Feature Image in the post or page editor. To also ensure that the image is optimized for SEO by including relevant alternative text. Now, by that, we mean in a website that usually what we call a featured image is the image that would appear on your page. So let's go to the blog, for instance. Let's go to the blog posts, right? So we are inside the page of a blog right now. So let's say we want to go to the blog, or okay, let me click the home page, right? So this is the home page, okay? So this is the home page. So like this, how to bake a cake. It's just the write-up that appear. But let's say, for instance, we want a featured image. A featured image is the image that would appear on this home page. So for this one, I did not add the featured image. So let's add a featured image to it. So go to the edit post. So add a featured image. So we see the image appear on the page. Okay. So if we go to the page now, in order to add a featured image, I can go to this. Where is it? Here. No. See set feature image. Under this set feature image, I'll click it and upload an image that represents the post. And this most often, this is the image we optimize for SEO because it's the image that SEO will recognize. Okay, so let's see if we can upload an image as a featured image. So the same thing will also happen on the page, on the home page. You can decide to have. Can you hear me? Okay, so like I said, to to add a featured image, click set image as featured. So it's open the element. So look for the image you want to add as a featured image. So let's say, for instance, you want to use this as a featured image. Select the image. Remember, when you come to labeling, this is where you now add the alternative text for SEO stake and for accessibility stake. So we just assume that it's an image of a cake, right? How to bake chocolate cake, right? So you look at this, optimize your image to enhance site performance. So now it's even WordPress is recommending you to install image optimizer. Okay, so you may just want to install it. So what the optimizer does is any image you upload, it helps you reduce the size of the image to fit the recommended size for the media. Okay, and you click set post. So you wait for it to load. So now this image has loaded. So if you click save now, this image now becomes our featured image. So now it is saved. If you go to the page, you're going to see the image on our page. So now let's go back to the home. So now you see the image now. So it's now the featured image. This is how you add featured image on our post. Now, if you notice something, I click home. This doesn't supposed to be our home page, right? It's supposed to be the home page we just built. I just built. Now, what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened, why this thing appeared as the home page. Now, although it's a good thing, it's actually happened, so that in case you face a challenge like this. Okay, so now if you go to our home page, and we need to notice that the normal home page in appear, because what showed there now is something that what is supposed to be the actual blog page. That is what is showing on our home page. Now to fix that, we go to our home page, we go down to settings, we go down to site setting. So under reading, select the reading. Okay, so by default, your home page is displayed as your static post. So now to fix it, we select this. Sorry, your home page is displayed as your latest post. We want it to be on a static post. So what we do now, select this one. So on that home page, we make sure we select the actual home page, right? So let me select this first one. This second one was the one we use ready-made template. We'll just select this first one, the one I worked on. Then the post page should now be the blog page, which we did not create a blog page for. So I've not created I'm supposed to have created a blog page. I'm not exactly sure, but I will check. So let me save this first. Okay, so I've saved it. Now let me go to the page. I'm supposed to have a blog page apart from the post. I don't think I did do. Okay, there is no blog post. Okay, there's no blog post. So I can easily create a blog post. Is it even necessary? Okay, let's just create a blog post. So let's give it the name blog. Okay, and let's see. Okay, click publish. Okay, so now we've created a blog post. So we're going to now go back to that setting again and add the other post. So on that blog page now, post page now, we're going to select blog as the page. Okay, so now if you click it now, so if we now go to our home page, now let's go to the home page and see what happened. The front page. So now it's aligned well now. So this is now the home page. Okay, which is that one I sent to you as an assignment. This is now the home page. So if you go to blog, the blog is not going to hold, because why it's happening is we've not set it in the menu. What we used to set in this menu was just a placeholder. So to achieve that now, and now go to the menu, go to menu, because we just created a new blog page. So I'll make sure to select, even if you notice, see showing invalid because there's nothing there anymore. So I'll just go to menu and select the main menu. It's still going to show the invalid. Okay, see, it show custom link because there's no link. It's not naturally linked to the right one. It's not linked to the right one. So what I would do is, since you created a new, no, not this one, the blog post, this one is not linked. You see what I use in the URL? I just use a hash in the URL. So what I would do now is just select the recently blog post. See, now it has been labeled as post page. Select it, add it here to, so it has been added. Now I'm going to replace it with this one. So I'm going to shift this. I'm going to move this to the top right. Then I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so it will replace it with this one. So let me remove this uncategorized. So we'll stick to this chocolate cake. So click save. Now you see what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do now is to rearrange my menu. Okay. So now if I go back to the home page and refresh it, we've rearranged the menu. Now the menu is rearranged. So if I click here now, it takes me to the menu. So this is what I was trying to achieve. This is what I'm trying to. So now it has taken me to the menu, and of course the menu that has the feature. So this one we didn't add anything because that was why it appeared like that. So if I click the home page again, it takes me to the home page. Now this arrange the way it's supposed to. About us take us to the about us page, even though we've not added anything about us page. Service also takes us to the service page, even though we've not added anything to the service page. Send it with the contact us. Takes us the contact page, not added anything. So now the menu is properly arranged. Okay, so let's continue with our slide. So discuss what the featured menu is all about. Then creating image gallery. So you can use the gallery block in WordPress to create an image gallery. How? These are the steps. You click the plus to add a gallery block to your page or your post. Then you select multiple image from the media library or upload new ones. Then you customize your layout, add the number of column and the image size, then add capture to individual image if it is necessary. Now let's look at this feature. So what it means is that we can add image in a gallery on our page, right? And our post. So I'm going to open for the page here. We're going to add one for the page here. So while it's still loading, we're going to also add a gallery in the About Us. Since we've not added anything in the About Us page, we're going to add a gallery in the About Us page. So I'm going to click the edit page. So we'll do each of them individually. Now for this one, to add a gallery, right, I'll go down. Let's go down, let's add a gallery. So here, select, come to this place. Okay, of course, we have a gallery element. So search for the gallery. Okay, so this is the gallery element. You select it. Okay, here now you go to, if you have the image or the media on your media library, you click this. But if it's still saved on your desktop, you click upload. So stick to this. I'm going to select like 4 gallery images to add as our gallery 1, 2, 3. So the 2 understand we're working on gallery, which is why if you look under, it's selecting it for us. So let's say this is the 5 image we want on our gallery. Click create gallery. Can choose to add captions to your gallery if you want, if it's necessary. Okay, click insert. So if you look at it now, the gallery has been inserted since it's 5 gallery that we pick. So 5 gallery has been inserted. Now you can align your gallery here well, right? I think there's a place where you can edit your gallery to suit. Okay, I don't think it's allowed here. Okay. Okay, so this is it. So you can decide how you want your gallery to look. Do you want it to be just image, or do you want it to be a slideshow? Select the slideshow to start showing in a slide format. Okay, so what it means that you start showing a slide format, see, or if you want it to be in a type format, to be in a type format. So depending on what you want to achieve with it or the business you are using it for, if you want it to be in form of a column, can choose. If you want to group it, so whatever you want to use it for, you can decide how you want your gallery to be. And when you are done with the way you arranged it, you save it. So let's see how it looks. Okay. So others have not really loaded. Okay, so but basically this is how you arrange your gallery. Then for page, let's say we want to add it in our About Us page, you're going to add it through Elementor. Okay, so let's just go to our Elementor and add it in our Elementor. Since we're already using a page builder, but supposing we are not using a page builder, can just easily use our block editor to add it. The only thing is that it's not going to be as neat and organized as we want it. Page builder gives us the opportunity to organize it the way it suits us, right? So the same thing now, we're going to search it here. So here it's become an element, we can search gallery. So this one is page one, we can't use this. This is the basic one. We'll just do a drag and drop it. Okay. So under here now you select the gallery image you want. So just as we did in the other one, so pick the number of images we want to use. Okay, click create gallery, then insert. So you wait for it to load. So the thing is, by default, the image resolution is thumbnail. So you can choose to change it to suit what you want. If you want it to be medium, to increase the length. If you want it to be large, it will also work. If you want it to be full. Now, the good thing with this page builder is you can do anything you want to do with it. What do I mean? Let's say, for instance, we want to use this as our hero on our homepage, or let's say an About Us. Just want it to be scrolling as a slider, right? You can decide how many columns you want. You may decide to make it just one column so that it becomes one image, like this. You understand? You can decide to make it 2 columns, depending on what you want to achieve. Okay, so it just appear 2 columns. You can decide to make it 3, as much as even 10 columns. So depending on what you want that to do for you. Okay, so let's say we stick to 1 column. I'll go to style. Can decide to how you want it to look. So this is where you start styling it, customizing it, and all that. But basically, this is how you work on your gallery. This is how you use your gallery. So you can also use your gallery to display images. Maybe there are images about your company you want people to come, your site visitors to know about. And of course, when you're doing it, also make sure you check it on tablet and on mobile. So because like mobile now is going to appear as one image. So you make sure it's fully organized the way that makes sense. Then when you're done, you publish. So this is how you use a gallery on your page. The next would be a best practice for managing media. So here are the best practices for managing your media. Keep file size small. Give me a minute. So keep file sizes small. Use compressed images and optimize image to ensure fast loading. So we really talked about it. You can install a plugin that helps you reduce your image size. Or if possible, you can even reduce your image size before you upload it. Now, name files descriptively. Use meaningful file names that help with SEO and organization. So e.g., you can use, for example, if you're uploading a blue t-shirt, you use blue/t/shirt.jpg instead of the one that comes with the image when you capture it, which is the IMG1234. No, because this one didn't tell us anything about the image. But blue t-shirt tells us that image is about a blue t-shirt. Then use alternative text for accessibility. Always add alternative text to images for visual impaired users and for better SEO. Then the next is back up your media regularly. Regularly back up your WordPress media library to prevent data loss. So we already talked about how to do the backup. Now, activity, the assignment you'll be doing would be, you're going to upload 3 images and 1 video to your media library. Okay, of course, you know the video upload, you're not going to upload the video directly. You're going to use the video link. So you can find any video on YouTube, just copy the link and upload it. Then you're going to edit one of the image. Just try to resize the image. Okay, then compress and optimize one image using a plugin like Smosh. So you can install this plugin and try to use it to compress and optimize the image. It's easier to understand when you install the plugin. Then insert the media into a new blog post. I've shown you how to do that. Then set a featured image for the blog post of your page. Do you understand the activity?
Yes, I do.
All right. Then what are the common mistakes to avoid? The common mistakes are: one, uploading large image. Large image files can slow down your website load time. Okay, now let me show you something. Because most often you may be downloading an image and you didn't know that you downloaded the image on a large file. So you need to really, really be careful, even when you're using this upload site. So if you click on it, by default, you can easily just click download and you just download the image, not knowing that you download the image based on a big size or the size it came with. So the best bet is you click this, you see the sizes of the files. These are the different sizes. So you stick to the small size. So it's still going to maintain the quality, but the size has reduced for you. So you stick to the small size. So don't pick the original or the large or the medium. Stick to the small size. So most of these photo stock sites has this feature. So you can easily download the right image for your site. So to avoid your sites not loading fast. Then no alternative text. Missing alternative text affects accessibility and SEO performance. When your website doesn't have an alternative text, no, when your image doesn't have an alternative text on your website, it's going to affect your site ranking and other things. Then unorganized media files. Lack of proper organization can make it hard to find media files later. So like I said, for those who actually deal with a lot of media files, if they don't have an organized media library, they'll find it difficult locating their files and all that. Then overloading the server. Hosting large video or audio files directly on your site can affect your performance. So always consider external hosting. So just as I say, just copy the link from a video loading site and embedding it on your website. So that brings us to the end of our training today. So from today's training, I've been able to understand that the media library is essential for managing all our WordPress media files. Optimize image and media for performance and accessibility. They easily add media to your post, page, and gallery to enhance your content. Make sure to use descriptive title, alternative text to boost SEO and make your media accessible. So next module now, I'm going to be looking at e-commerce with WordPress. I'm going to cover how to set up an online store using WooCommerce. So that brings us to the end of our class today. Do you have any questions?
No. Thanks. Today's lesson was very uh,
Sorry, I didn't get
yeah,
you.
thank you very much for that. Yeah, I said I think today's lesson was very clear. So
Okay.
I don't think I have any questions right now.
Okay. So I went through your, wait a minute. I went through your